Hi everyone, welcome back to another gameplay of BTD6. So is the new hero Etienne really that bad? I've seen so many videos and so many players commenting about this new hero, saying that it's just bad, early, mid, late game, bad, not really enough damage done, and compared to like other heroes, for example Churchill or Adora, he's just very bad. And now I have myself used this hero on chimps, and I've tried him out, and I have to say he's not really that strong. But what really makes me sad is that no one has done a fair comparison between this hero and, for example, other heroes like Churchill or Adora. And the purpose of this video is showing you that when you do a fair and objective comparison between heroes, considering every single factor and just placing a standard thing between all of them, this new hero is actually not that weaker than the other ones. And yeah, so I have disabled monkey knowledge so that the heroes do not have any extra help. And let's just jump into monkey middle medium difficulty sandbox, and let's check out this hero. So I'm gonna just place him right here in this top left corner. I'm gonna level him up level 20. I'm gonna set him into first, and I wanna set now round 98, and I wanna see how many pops this hero can manage to do against round 98. Now remember, two things are important for a fair comparison between him and Churchill and Adora. First of all, he's not gonna gain anything by placing an alchemist. I don't know if this is a bug or maybe Ninja Kiwi intended this hero to be to not being able to buff by an alchemist, and so alchemist cannot really increase its damage. So for all the next heroes that I'm gonna use, I will not place also alchemist, because it wouldn't be fair to not be able to use alchemist for this hero and then using alchemist instead for the other ones. Then second thing that you need to consider, that's at the end of the day the most important thing, is how much experience in terms of cash this hero needs to reach level 20. In this case, see, this is the selling cash, and for Etienne it's 150,000. So when I'm gonna place Churchill and Adora, I will not be able to spend any more of this selling cash for them, because otherwise that wouldn't be fair. So let's go round 98. Let's use everything, all the abilities, as soon as they're up, and let's check out here the pops. So it's gonna be very easy. In this round there are a lot of, oh my god, a lot of 45 BFBs. And so let's see the raw damage that this hero can do at level 20. So I'm gonna just use his abilities as soon as they're up. Targeting, as I said before, is in first. The positioning is in the top left corner. And so I'm gonna place all the heroes always in the same positioning, in the same way, the same targeting, so that I reduce RNG as much as possible. Alright, so here are the last Bloons. Let's see if I can do any more damage. And I think I will not be able to use this level 10 again, most likely. Yeah, okay, so total pops 192,000, almost 193,000, 98. So let's check out now Churchill. So is Churchill able to do any more damage in round 98 when applied the same amount of cash and without an alchemist? So let's just place Churchill right here, right, top left corner, no alchemist, and then look here the cash. I'm gonna only upgrade Churchill until he reaches pretty much roughly the same amount of cash that I needed to get Etienne at level 20. Unfortunately, Churchill will not be level 20, will only be level 15. But this is the only way how I can fair up these two heroes, because if I would get Churchill level 20, I would end up spending 120,000 more cash in terms of selling cost for Churchill than for Etienne, and so it wouldn't be fair. So let's just get Churchill level 15, and let's see how Churchill can do against round 98. So once again, I'm gonna use everything right away at the beginning, all the abilities as soon as they're up, and let's see his damage. Again, looking at the pops. Alright, so using again is level 10, is level 3, here we go. I may be able to use his level 10, his level 3 again, before these two my gods get out of the screen. Alright, here we go. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's see the pops. 111,000. So that's 80,000 less pops than Etienne. So you can see that when you consider and you do a fair comparison, Churchill is actually weaker than Etienne. Now that doesn't mean that Churchill is weaker at level 20 compared to Etienne. Churchill is weaker than Etienne when you apply the same concept of not having alchemists and spending the same amount of cash in terms of experience. Now let's check out Adora. And let's see how she can manage against round 98. So I'm gonna place her down again in this top left corner first, and then again same principle as Churchill, so only spending up to the same amount of cost of Etienne in terms of experience and cash. So she's also level 15, and let's see now how strong she is against round 98. So let's use again her abilities as soon as they're up, and then let's check the pops. So I'm just placing the hero by itself here just to do a comparison very easily, just using the hero abilities. So not using stuff like overclock or homeland defense that may add a little bit of RNG. So I'm just using the hero's damage and their abilities. Right, you can see she's already struggling a lot more than Churchill. Very bad, not even able to pop the 45 BFBs. Or just popping some of them. Right, so using again her level 10, her level 3, and I think that's gonna be it. Yeah, so let's see here the pops. 46,000. That's very bad. That's like 135,000 less pops than the new hero, Etienne. Now, does this mean that she's weaker than Etienne at level 20? No, this just means that when you do a fair comparison between the two champions and you compare the same amount of experience, cash, and you don't get alchemists, Adora level 15 against Etienne level 20, she's weaker. Now, if you want to compare instead Adora level 20 against Etienne, you must consider all this extra cash that you need to get for Adora level 20. And therefore here I'm gonna show you again round 98 with Adora. So I just place her down, so why not? Let's just do it with her. Let's see now that she's level 20 how many Bloons she can pop and the pops. And then I'm gonna do the same with Etienne. But of course considering the fact that I needed 120,000 more cash to gather level 20. So that's all cash that for Etienne I'm gonna be able to get some towers, some more damage. Should be able to use her level 10 again, right here. Alright, let's see here the pops, also maybe here level 3. So total pops 256,000 with Adora level 20. So let's check out now Etienne level 20, but considering all the extra cash for Adora, let's see if I can get some support towers to help Etienne. Because of course, if it's a fair comparison, cash and experience are very important. So I can spend up to 120,000, so that's a lot. So I can get, for example, first of all, a homeland defense, and I can even get a coat of arms, Then I can get a glue gunner, right? Why not? And then I can get an overclock. So this is not even close to 120,000 because here is 10,000. This is 21, 50.9. So yeah, this is, I still have like 30,000 pretty much cash that I can spend. But yeah, let's just check out like this. So I don't want to get any other offensive tower other than Etienne. So let's see the pops from this hero. So let's do now a fair comparison with Adora level 20 with all these extra things for Etienne. Yeah, so let's go. So let's use everything at the beginning of the round. And then whenever they're gonna be off cooldown, I'm gonna use them again. Right, looking good here, a lot of damage. Okay, some Bloons able to get past, not so many. And yeah, let's check out the pops from Etienne at the end of this round. So here we go. So total pops 320,000. So that's way more than Adora. And I didn't even spend all the cash that I could do. You know, comparing it with Adora price. So you can see that when you do a fair comparison between heroes, Etienne actually is stronger than Churchill, is stronger than Adora. Now this doesn't mean that he's also stronger raw comparison level 20 versus level 20. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that when you consider everything, you consider the experience, the cash, you consider the alchemist buff and so on, this hero is not as bad as everyone seems to think. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed and see ya. Bye bye.